Right, okay, core stretch on a Friday morning, the usual blocks, cushions, ties, and remember for this particular workout, you need a bean bag or a rolled up pair of socks or gloves, something like that. You can do without if you really don't want to. Right, okay, let's get ourselves warmed up, please. So, talk on the crown of your head as usual, tummy muscles gently drawn in, marching on the spot or an easy jog on the spot, or if you've got room, walking around, whatever you want to do. Okay, mobilizing your neck, look up and down, over one shoulder, over the other shoulder. Same again, please, up and down, one shoulder, other shoulder, back to center. Okay, ear to shoulder, center, other side. And repeat that, ear to shoulder, center, other side. Good, shrug your shoulders. Wonderful. Okay, thumbs on your shoulders, drawing circles, going backwards with your elbows. Keep those legs moving, please. And take it into big backward arm circles. Remember, you can jog on the spot if you want to. Brilliant. Okay. High knees. So try to get your knees as high as you can, perhaps level with your hips, perhaps a little bit higher. Reach up to the ceiling and bring your hands down to meet your knees. Morning, Nick. Morning, Kay. And then you can add in a hop as well if you want to. Up to you. Brilliant. Okay, well done. Wide stance, please. Squat, come up, squeeze your bottom, and then squeeze your shoulder blades as you take your arms back. 3 more. 2. Last one. Well done. Stand on one leg, join circles with your hip. Morning. That's Julia. Morning. Okay, and same the other way. Lovely. Swap sides, please. Remember, any of these you can hold on if you need to. Other way. Wonderful. Hands on your hips, draw circles. Keep those tummy muscles drawn in, supporting your back. Other way. Go a little bit deeper into that hip circle if you can. Good. Okay. Side to side running, please. Side to side running or walking. Doing a little bit of a side lunge to get yourself to the floor. Both hands to the floor if you can. If you can't, go as far down as you can. You might be like this, hands on your thighs instead. You might be doing the side step version. Doesn't matter. Keep going, but get your heart rate up a little bit. A couple more. Good, well done. Up on your tiptoes, please. And then interlace your fingers, push your hands away. Heels as high off the floor as you can possibly manage. Spread your toes inside your trainers. Okay, walking on your heels, mobilizing your wrists. Draw those feet up towards your shins. Try to stay tall. Try not to stick your bottom out. Okay. Walking on the outside edge of your foot. Lift your chest, please. Lift your chest. And walking on the inside edge of your feet the best you can. So just working on strengthening through your foot in all of those. Back to up on your tiptoes again, please. This time adding a little high knee whilst you're doing this. Stay up on your tiptoes. Remember, if you don't want to do that, you can hold on. All of these you can hold on if you need to. Good, okay. And then come to center and do a little side lunge One leg is straight, other leg is bent, come back to where you started. So a little bit of a side lunge, back to where you started. So just a bit of preparation, ready for that side lunge into the balance. So this is the action you're doing, and some of you are going to be going into a much deeper lunge and holding the balance as well. A couple more to each side. Lovely. Okay, side to side steps or running, touching the floor again, a little bit faster than you did before, or bigger steps. Keep going. Couple more. Good. Well done. Rotations, hands across your chest, gently rotating. Increase that range if you want to, so your hands can be up to this position. Or you can add a little bit of momentum in there. And then if you happen to have a flat wall, or a wall, hopefully most walls are flat, behind you, you can do this version that we've done before, rotating and pushing off that wall. Couple more. Okay, final time, straight forward, backwards, forward, backward running, please. Try to take big steps on the way back, whatever you've got room for. Big steps on the way back. Touch the floor in between. If you can't touch the floor, same thing, thighs, knees, shins, whatever you can manage. Big steps on the way back, please. Last one, big steps. Good, well done. Right, okay, I'm hoping you're warm. If you're not quite warm enough, take it easy on these first few. We're on week 3 or 4 of this particular routine, so we should be flowing quite nicely with it. So we're starting off with your standard to curved plank. So some of you are on all fours, arching and hollowing, arching and hollowing. It's this movement that you're doing regardless of what version. So some of you taking your knees back, arching, come back to an ordinary plank, arch, back to an ordinary plank. Some of you in your full plank, the tops of your feet are in contact with the floor. Push through your hands, arch your thoracic spine, your upper spine towards the ceiling, chin to chest. Come back to a plank position. You're on the tops of your feet if you can. Curving up towards the ceiling, coming back to where you started. Keep going, everybody. You can do it against the wall, you can do it on a chair, but really focus on that thoracic spine, going up towards the ceiling, drawing those tummy muscles in, and then coming back to your neutral position if you're in anything other than the box position. Push up, and then 1 or 2 of you might be doing single leg versions as well. Make the next one your last one. Okay, onto the floor, please, for back extensions with that side reach. So we are lifting our torso, reaching fingertips down towards your heel, come back to center, lower, lift, squeeze your shoulder blades, reach and slide towards your heel, fingertips to heel and back down. Keep going like that. On the chair, you are going, lifting up out of your hips, rotating over one leg, back to center, rotate to the other side, over the other leg, or thigh, I should say, back to center. That is what you're doing. You can have weights across your chest if you want to. We're just over halfway. Keep going, everybody. If you're on the floor, remember tummy muscles still stay drawn in, and you should be feeling the work in your lower back as you lift up, upper back as you squeeze your shoulder blades, and then you'll feel some work going on down your sides as you slide down to one side and back to center. Good. Okay, from there, onto all fours, please. You're lifting and lowering your leg out to the side. You've got roughly a 90-degree angle at your knee. You're keeping your arms straight. There's no rotation through your torso. Exactly the same standing, knee lift out to the side. 90-degree angle at your knee. You can do it on the chair as well, in this position, from there out to the side. Whatever position you are doing, straight arms and keep your back still, no rotating through your spine. And so the temptation is to bend one of your arms to try to get your leg up higher. Don't do that. Just let your leg go as high as it can. Those of you who want more of a challenge, you can add in a pulse at the top if you want to. Lovely. Well done. Come out of that, please. Bulgarian split lunge. Get into it if you know what you're doing. If you're not certain, start with back with your right leg on the floor, lift and lower in that position. So we've all got right leg back. Some of you are up on the chair. Make sure that chair is against the wall, it's not moving. And some of you have got weights in your hand, but we've got right leg back, please. You're going as low as you can, back knee tickles the floor, and then drive up. You can go slowly down and then quickly up. Slowly down and quickly up. Whether you're in your split stance, both feet on the floor, or whether you are in the Bulgarian stance with your foot up on the chair. Keep going. Well done. Make your next one your last one. Okay, come to center. We are doing side lunge, and then you are pushing off of that straight leg into a balance. Side lunge, go as low as you're able to, into a balance. So some of you will be going a little bit deeper and quicker and holding that balance. And some of you will be doing exactly the same, back of chair for a little bit of support. Keep going, everybody. So the idea with this one, if you want to make it more challenging, you go as deep as you can, drive off quickly and hold that balance. So you're controlling the speed. You go as low as you can, drive off quickly. Didn't do it that time. Deepest balance as you can manage. Keep going, everybody. You've got another 20 seconds. Really reach out with those arms. Reach out with your arms. That's it. Big, big shapes with the arms. Keep going. Keep going. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. Find your beanbag or your rolled up pair of socks, please. Beanbag or rolled up pair of socks. You are seated on the floor, or you can sit yourself on the chair. You have got your hand, your bottom up off the floor. It might be a little bit. You're reaching across your body and then doing the same on the other side. Those of you that can, lift your hips up much higher. So you've got straight legs, and then you might be doing a single leg lift at the same time. If you can't do that yet, you can practice lifting and lowering your body weight off the floor. Or if you prefer the chair version, you can reach to the floor, put it on the other side, reach to the floor, put it on the other side. So you're reaching across your body, or again, you can practice lifting your body weight off the chair with your arms, whatever version you want to do. Keep going, please. Oh, lost my beanbag. Couple more. Hips up as high as you can manage. Some of you will have straight legs. Next one's your last one. Good. Okay, press ups, please. Just ordinary run-of-the-mill press ups. So we've got a wide stance with our hands. Chest is level with your hands. Nose is the tip of your triangle. So it can be against the wall. It can be against the chair. It can be on the floor. If you're doing it against the chair, you can have your knees on the floor, or you can have your legs in a plank position. Whatever you're doing, make them the best press ups you can manage, flowing in and out of those. If you want more of a challenge, you can go slowly down and quickly up. Slowly down and quickly up. Entirely up to you, but keep it smooth and controlled and do the best version that your body's allowing you to do. And remember, that might be slightly different from one week to the next, but keep going. You've got 7 more seconds. Make this one your last one. Lovely. Turn onto your back, windscreen wipers, or on the chair, knees together. You're going from one side to the other. Remember, if you want to, you can put that beanbag between your knees. Just slightly more of a challenge. And you're going smoothly from one side to the other. You can have that top leg straight if you wish, or you can have both legs straight if you've got room, which I haven't because I keep hitting the wall. I'd have to go the other way on. Whatever you're doing, palms up if you're on the floor. Try to keep your shoulders flat to the floor and using your tummy muscles as much as you can and using your arms as little as you can get away with, as much as you need, but as little as you can get away with. Keeping it nice and smooth, please. Keep going. 2, 1, well done. Into bridge mobility. So nice one for your spine. You can have your arms above your head with a weight if you want to. Heels to your bottom. Keep your heels as close into your bottom as you can. Flatten your back. Tailbone off the floor. Peeling up. Hips up as high as you can. And then back down again. Exactly the same movement, standing against the wall if you want to. So you'd have your feet about 6 to 12 inches, 15, 30 centimeters away from the wall. And then you're peeling your spine up and down off the wall. Exactly the same as we're doing on the floor at the moment. So really good one for just general back health. Drawing your tummy muscles in, flatten. Sequentially through your spine, starting with your coccyx, your tailbone, all the way up as high as you can. Push up, use your bottom muscles, use your hamstring muscles, and then come all the way back down. You're trying to keep your knees and your feet hip width apart all the time. And some of you are doing exactly the same, but with a single leg lift. Good. Okay, from there, you're in a seated position. You're rolling back. You're coming up and you're clapping. You can do exactly the same on the front edge of your chair. Some of you are doing it more challenging. You're going all the way down to the floor, or you might have a single leg lift, or you might be doing a V-sit, but you're going down as far as you dare, reaching up and clapping. So when you're reaching up and you're doing that clap, I want nice straight arms, please. Let's see how you're getting on. Really straight arms, really reach up. Good. Keep going, everybody. Reach. Lovely. Beautiful reaches. Wonderful. Can I have a smile when you reach up as well, please? I've got you all on gallery view and I'm scrolling through each of you individually. So I do want a smile, please. Thank you. Lovely. Good, good, good. Right, make that next one your last one, then into forearm plank. So you might be against the wall, just ordinary plank on your forearms like this, or on your chair like this. You can be down on your knees if you want to on your chair. You can be box position on the floor, extended box with your knees behind, further behind your hips. You can do an ordinary plank, and then you can add in those leg lifts if you wish, and then you can pulse forward and backwards if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Really draw those tummy muscles in. And if you're still not feeling it, you can lift your legs up on a chair. That will make it slightly more challenging, or your legs up on a step, any of those sort of things, if you want more of a challenge. How are we doing? Good. Keep it going. You got 5 more seconds, please. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Stand up. Okay, final one of this session, of this set even. You're doing a balance to start off with. So hands on hips, lift your knee, extend your leg, arms out to the side, tummy muscles in, lean back as far as you dare and lift that leg up as far as you're able to. And then, oh, lost it. Come back through without putting your foot down, if you can manage it. Take that leg behind and then go into a superhero position. Really reaching. And then come back to where you started. I keep falling over. Lift your knee, extend your leg, lift that leg as high as you can, lean back, reach. Come back to where you started. So you've got a knee fold, you take that leg behind, you come back into your horizontal, flying through the air position. I'm crashing and burning. Come back to where you started. Swap sides, please. Okay, let's see if I can do it any better. Knee lift, extend that leg, lift it as high as you can, lean back as far as you dare, engage those tummy muscles supporting your back, bend your knee, and then come through to horizontal. Reach fingertip to fingertip, lengthen through your spine. Good. Okay, let's do that again. Come back to where we started. Knee lift if you can. Extend that leg. Go backwards. Keep that leg lifted as high as you can. Final time. Bend your knee. Take it behind you. Flying through the air in a superhero position. Lengthening. Reaching. And replace. Good. Excellent. Right, round 1 done. Have a little drink. Okay. Right, round 2 coming up. So we're on that standard plank to a curved plank, please, whichever version you are doing. So the basic is arching and back to neutral. That is, whatever version you're doing, that is the basic pattern. You're pushing through your arms and coming back to neutral. You can do that on the chair if you want to. You can do it against the wall. You've got your tops of your feet. If you're in an ordinary full plank, tops of your feet are in contact with the floor. And then if you want more of a challenge, as you arch up, you can push through your hands and think about sliding your feet towards your hands a little bit. I say think about because I'm thinking about it, but nothing's happening. I can do it sometimes, but I'm talking a little slide, really strong movement on the abs. So it's definitely your thoracic spine we want, your thoracic spine, the top half of your spine. That's what I want, curving up and back down. Good. Back extensions, please. Let's go. So remember, our head only lifts because our torso is lifting. We are lifting, we are squeezing our shoulder blades, we are sliding fingertips towards heels and back down. We're not rotating, we're just sliding. Imagine you between 2 panes of glass, sliding down the sides of your body. Reach as far as you possibly can. Seated version, you are lifting and lowering over one leg. Lift, squeeze, slide. Keep it nice and controlled. Keep going. You've got about another 15 seconds on this. So with the seated version, try to get as low on one side as you do on the other. As ever, if you find it harder on one side than the other, do 2 to your more challenging side. Good. Okay, leg lift, kneeling leg lift. You're going directly out to the side. You're working your abductors, AB, abductors. So that's your glute medius and minimus in particular. Straight arms with this one. Same shape if you are standing against the wall. So you've got a flexion at your knee, roughly a 90-degree angle. So feel the work in the outside of your hip. And I'm hoping you're all doing the opposite leg to you did in the first round. Keep going. Right, we've got about another 20 seconds of this. If you want more of a challenge, lift that leg as high as you can and start pulsing. But remember, keep your tummy muscles drawn in and keep straight arms, please. Keep going. You've got about 5 more seconds of that. Good. Okay, stand up. You're doing your side lunge to your balance. So you're going over to one side, nice straight leg. You're going to power off and come into a balance. You can hold a chair if you want to, but hold it as much as you need, but as little as you can get away with. And then some of you are going much lower, pushing off quickly, and see how deep you can go into that side balance. Keep a really good stretch going across your chest, please. So going as low as you can. So I find the lunge bit more challenging on this side, but the balance element on this side much easier. Whereas the other side, I find the lunge easy and the balance harder. How are we doing? Good. Straighten those legs as much as you can when you come up into that balance. Good. Straight legs, straight legs. Keep going. 1 or 2 of you had a little wobble then. You can say that I put you off. Make this one your last one. Okay, into, what are we doing? Have I missed out Bulgarian split lunge? I have, haven't I? Split lunge, please. So you are stepping back knee tickles the floor and up and down, or you've got your foot up on the chair. So here, you can hold on if you need to. Lifting and lowering. Make sure you do the other side. I should have said right and left, but I'm sure you can remember. I'm not sure I can. Going up and down. The best version you can manage, please. Keep going. I'm having a good look at you. Stay tall when you're doing those split lunges. That's it. That's good. Good, good, good. Really tall. Quite a few of you got your hands together. You look like you're praying. Please let me keep my balance. Good. Well done. Okay, you are on the floor. Supine, face up with your beanbag, please. Remember, you might be practicing just lifting and lowering your body weight off the floor. Easiest version is knees bent. You're coming over the top of your body. You're putting that beanbag down on the other side. And then you are doing the same, going the other way. Make it more challenging. Straighten your legs. Or more challenging still, you're going into a single leg, well, what is it called? A single leg plank, keeping that leg up off the floor for as long as you possibly can. I'm not making a very good job of that this morning. Keep going. Hips up. Right, I'm scrolling through you one at a time. Do smile, please. Good. Well done. Make this next one your last one, please. Into press ups Press ups for the final time this morning. Let's do it. Tummy muscles in. So all press ups are is a plank on the move. So get yourself into your best plank position, and then all you need to do is bend your elbows. Elbows are going out to the side. A chest as low as you can possibly manage. Your nose is the tip of the triangle. And as you come up to the finish position, that plank position, your arms are straight and strong. Keep going. Lovely work, everybody. Good news is you've got time for 3 more press ups. That's probably the bad news as well, but keep going. Get your chest right down. Fabulous. This one's your last one. Windscreen wipers. Let's go. Tummy muscles in. You are taking those legs from one side to the other. If you're on your chair, you're on the front edge of your chair. If you're on the floor, you can also do this version where you got your forearms on the floor rather than lying right down. If you're doing that version, your bottom will come off the floor. That's absolutely fine. Or one half of your bottom, I should say. Be very clever if you could get all of your bottom off. So you're rotating from one side to the other. Your arms might be in a low V, your legs might be straight, or just the top leg might be straight. If you're on the floor, keep your shoulder blades flat to the floor, please. And 1 or 2 of you, remember you need that block underneath your head, your cushion underneath your head to keep you in the correct alignment. Keep going, please. You've got another 10 seconds. Make this one your last one. Good. Into bridge mobility. Bridge mobility. If you're doing it against the wall, feet about 6 to 12 inches away from the wall. Flatten your back into the wall, peel off, and then do the same coming back down sequentially through your spine. Keep going. So just keep it nice and smooth. If you've got weights above your head on the floor, really reach away with your arms so you get a good stretch going through your arms at the same time as doing the mobility through your spine. Keep your heels as close into your bottom as you can manage. Keep that action nice and smooth. Think about, is it feeling even right to left? If it's not, try and smooth it out a little bit. Make this one your last one. And then into half roll back and clap. So you're rolling back, you reach up with straight arms, you clap. Roll back as far as you dare, reach up and clap. Some of you are going all the way back. Some of you are adding in your single leg lift, and some of you are doing a V-sit. So you're going all the way down, up, hold onto your sitting bones. Sorry, up onto your sitting bones, don't hold onto them. And then you reach up and clap. Keep going. 30 more seconds. Looking good. This is the one where I want you smiling at me as you clap, please. Most of you are facing the camera. I like that. Thank you. Good. We've got Betty the dog helping Linda. Love it. Brilliant. Make the next one your last one. Good. Into, what are we into? Plank, forearm plank, please. So you're on your forearms in a plank position. You might be like this against the wall, or you might be down on all fours. You might be in a box position, knees underneath hips. You might have your knees in an extended box. You might be in your full plank position. You might be adding a leg lift or 2. So if you're doing 2 legs, what I mean is you've got your legs up on a step or perhaps on a chair. Changes the emphasis a little bit. You might be rocking forward and backwards. You might be doing a single leg lift. Whatever you're doing, you're smiling and you're drawing your tummy muscles in. Keep going. You've got another 15 seconds. Make them count. 10 seconds, everybody. Keep going. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good. Stand up. Okay, into your balance, please. So final one of the session. So you are going to stand on one leg, arms out to the side, knee lift, extend your leg, lean back as far as you can. Keep a stretch across your chest. Come back to where you started. So we're upright. We're taking that leg behind us. We're going into a superhero position. We're straightening and lengthening through everything we can think of doing. So push down through the floor with that supporting leg, lengthen with your arms, lengthen fingertips through to toes, come back up to vertical to where you started. Let's do that again. Knee lift, extend, lean back as far as you're able to, come back to where you started, take that leg behind. Good. I seem to have got it this time. And then come back to where you started. Good. Well done. Same on the other side. Knee lift. Reach with those arms. Get that stretch across your chest. Extend your leg. Lean back. Open out your chest. Come back to where you started. Into superhero flex. Good. Flowing back to where you started. In every position, you're holding the best position your body will allow. My legs forward, my back is as far back as it will go. Coming back to center. Going into your superhero for the last time. Flying through the air. Push down through that supporting leg. And then come back to where you started. Lovely. And put that foot down. Oh, brilliant. Excellent, excellent. Right. Just need a quick drink and we will do some stretches. Okay. Right. Make sure you got your chair to hand, your blocks, ties, etc. Right. Standing or seated, overhand grip on your thigh. Just mobilizing through your chest a little bit over the top. So we're looking for a stretch across your chest, and some of you will get a stretch across the inside of your arm as well. Next one, over the top, hold it there, explore that range. So we're staying nice and tall. One or two of you might want to go into a hip hinge at the same time. So you get a hamstring stretch as well as actively stretching through your chest and across your biceps. Back up to standing. Okay, let's do that again. Over the top, tummy muscles in. Start with exploring the range in this standing position. Adjust your tie if you need to. Then if you want to, flex, tummy muscles in tight. So hamstrings. Push through your feet, straight legs, back up to standing. Have a little rest. And do that again, please. So over the top, tummy muscles in, explore that range. So focus firstly on getting that stretch across your chest and perhaps into your arms. And then only if you want to, tummy muscles in, flex at the hips. You can lift your tailbone up towards the ceiling a little bit on this one, but lengthen from the crown of your head. Good. Come up out of that. Lovely. Well done. Okay, seated on your chair, please. Outer hip stretch. So we're on the front edge of your chair. Cross. Right leg over left. And just get yourself gently into that outer hip stretch. If you prefer to do a different version, go ahead. So you might be having your hand on the inside of your knee, forearm on the inside of your knee. If you're more flexible, cup or cradle your foot as well. So you're gently pulling up with your foot and pushing down against your knee. Rocking into that. So you should feel this outside of your hip. Some of you will feel it on the inside and some of you will feel it going into your back as well. All of us, stay as tall through your spine while you're doing it, please. Okay, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper into your stretch. And again, do that again, please. Gently rocking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, gently rocking. Remember, if you don't want to rock, you just stay still. Just hold it for as long as you want to and then come out of it. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Lovely. Ease yourself out of that. Do exactly the same on the other side, please. So I'm crossing left over right, easing myself into it. Right, comparison to the other side, I feel like this knee is up by my ear. It's obviously not, but it feels an awful lot tighter. So working on that. So same thing, either pushing hand on the inside of your knee, forearm, and then if you feel you're able to, you can cradle that foot and pull up as you push down. But do keep your back nice and straight, please. And your knee on the supporting leg, the one that's in contact with the floor, make sure it's tracking over the line of your foot. Don't let it rotate in or outwards. Okay, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, pushing. So I've changed this slightly. I've sat up further away from my knee and I'm pushing with the heel of my hand to try and get a release going on through my hip. Sort of feels a bit stuck. Whatever you're doing, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. That's better. And again, rocking or pushing. Three, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good, well done. Okay, seated, stretching your neck, please. So chin to chest, hands one or both on top of your head. Pulling up out of your hips so you've got a nice straight back. Knees and feet hip width apart. Gently push down through your hands into your head and resist it, head against hands. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, push. Keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And one more time, please. Pushing. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good. Well done. Ease yourself out of that. Stand up, please. And then what I would like you to do is find a bit of wall that you're going to use, and we're going to do a little rotation. Your hands are up in this position, rotate round, press your hands into the wall, come back and do the same on the other side. If you haven't got a wall, go and find a door and close the door, and you can do it against the door. And if you haven't got room at all, just do a stretch for your forearms instead against a wall corner like this, or this sort of version. But if you can, do this rotation. So knees and feet are hip width apart roughly. Your feet, for most of you, will be about 30 centimeters, 12 inches away from the wall. Some of you might be a lot closer. So if you can, just gently mobilizing through your spine, keeping your feet still so they're not moving. Some of you will need to bend your knees in order to get round, to get your hands flat to the floor, not to the floor, to the wall. And some of you might need to move your feet slightly, one side, come back to the center, move your feet to the other side slightly. So just work on whatever is right for you. Stay nice and tall, keeping your tummy muscles in. Right, we're going to do 3 stretches in that position. So rotating, 2 to your weaker side, please, and then 2 to your least flexible side, and then 1 to your more flexible side. So I'm going round to the left, so that's my least flexible side. What I'd like you to try and do is either gently rock, or you might want to push into the wall. Find out what works best for you. I'm doing a little push. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. So with this rotation, 1 or 2 of you might feel it in your knee. I don't want you feeling it in your knee. If you are, just adjust your stance a little bit. See that you don't feel it in your knee. Turn towards the wall. Okay, and again, please, pushing or rocking. So you're getting a rotation through your spine, and some of you will get a stretch through your shoulder as well. 2, 1. Okay, come out of that. Have a little rest. And then we're going into the same side as well, your least flexible side again. Let's go. So tummy muscles in, rotating. So this is really good to give you or maintain the ability to look over your shoulder. So things like when you're reversing, you need to look over your shoulder, driving the car. If you happen to be in a bow of a boat, that's at least 4 of us in this class at the moment, looking at, no, 2 out of the 4. You need to be able to maintain that. Putting your seatbelt on in the car, all these sorts of things. Okay, take a deep breath in. Breathe out, go a little deeper. Reversing is the most important one, I think, safety wise. Okay, and again, either push in or gently rocking. Deep breath in, breathe out, go a little deeper. Good, ease yourself out of that. Same on the other side, just once, because this is your more flexible side. So for me, this is far easier. Far, far easier. Okay, gently rocking or pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And one more time, please. Pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good. Excellent. Right, come out of that, please. And then you want to be down on the floor into your version of quads to begin with, please. Quads, 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 front of thigh, heel to bottom. 1 or 2 of you do it against on the chair. So you're sideways on your chair. You've got your heel to your bottom. You might be holding your foot with your thigh, and you might have blocks underneath your knee. So some of you doing the side lying version. Some of you are doing face down. And remember, you've got the version against the wall kneeling as well. Whatever version you're doing, please, 3 lots of equal and opposing pressure. So you are pushing that foot into its point of support. You're staying as tall as you can. So I've moved the chair over, so I'm not worried about balance at all. Pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. So feel it, front of thigh going through into your hip flexors for some of you. And again, please, push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, push. Keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Lovely. Well done. Swap sides, please. Take your time to get into your best position for that stretch. So whichever version you're doing, remember you're lengthening from the crown of your head through your torso and out through that knee. Keep that lengthened position. Ease your hip forward. And then 3 lots of equal and opposing pressure. Pushing. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Stay lengthened. And again, push. So engage those quads that we want to stretch. Pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Lovely. Well done. Come out of that. Stretching through your toes, please. So bare feet if you can, socks on if you can't. And then you are going into a kneeling position. Remember, some of you want your blocks underneath your between your bottom and your heel. Some of you have your rolled up towel between your shin and the floor. Stretching your large toe muscles, big toe muscles in particular. So just helps keeping your ability to do the toe off in the walking and the running action, and it helps keep your stride length. So big toe in particular, try and get the other toes stretched as well. If you can't do it in that position, remember you can sit yourself on your chair and you can mobilize through each toe with your hands instead. So keep in that position. Some of you might want to just lift your bit of your body weight onto your hands to take a little bit of pressure off your toes if it's a little bit unbearable. Okay, from there, stretching your the backs of your hands. You might want to put the backs of your hands together like this and get a stretch going through there over the top of your wrist. Or if you come off your toes slightly, you can do it pushing against the floor. It's up to you. See whatever works. So just a little variation on a theme. So push the backs of your hands together or into the floor. Keep going. 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Come out of that. And then interlace your fingers, just pushing away. Keep that toe stretch going if you can. And release. Well done. Okay, into hamstrings, but you are lying on your back. You may need your tie. Most of you will actually. And you might want your head on your cushion or your block. If you're doing a seated version, one leg at a time, straight front leg, straight leg, pull up out of your hips and flex. So either way is starting off with a straight leg hamstring stretch. I've got my right leg in the air. Doesn't matter which leg you've got in the air, to be honest. So straight leg hamstring stretch. You might want to extend your bottom leg away from you. So we're just gently working on your hamstring flexibility. So that's back of your top leg. So some of you will have your leg much closer to the floor. It doesn't matter, but get that stretch going on. Then what I would like you to do is squeeze your quad muscles, a little bit of a distraction technique. Try to engage your hamstring muscles as well. So everything around the top part of your leg, squeeze it, engage it. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. See if we can go a little deeper into that stretch. This time, squeeze everything and push against your thigh as well. Push against your thigh. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. If you're very flexible and your foot's much closer to your head, you can just forget the thigh and use your hands instead. Okay, and again, squeeze everything and push against the thigh. Thighs around the bottom of your foot. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Lovely. Well done. Now bend that knee. Use the thigh if you need to. So we're still doing the right hand side, but you've got bent knee. Some of you might be able to get your hand on the bottom of your foot. So you're working in that position. So you might want to just gently rock your foot towards your head. Some of you will be further down here and working, but as long as you're feeling a bit of a stretch, hamstrings again, but slightly different position. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. Good. From there, either with your thigh, straighten your leg and take it out to the side a little bit, or if you can reach with your hand, do it with your hand and then take your leg out to the side a little bit. As a counterbalance, your left hand might be going along the floor. Now, I've got a very convenient wall against me here, and I can actually use that for equal and opposing pressure in that position. So we're getting a little bit of adductors and a little bit of hamstrings all at the same time. And I'm using the wall, which is brilliant. Okay, well done. Release out of that. Let's do the same on the other side. Because that wall works so nicely, I'm going to turn around and do the same. So I've got the wall again. So we're starting off with a straight leg hamstring stretch. Most of you will have a tie around the bottom of your foot. So some of you will have your knee bent, your supporting leg bent. Some of you will have it straightened. Let's see if I can't kick stuff over. Right, okay. Right, from there, please, clench your thigh muscles, engage your hamstring muscles if you can, push against that tie. So you're using a little bit of equal and opposing pressure, a little bit of a distraction technique. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And again, please. Squeeze everything. Push against that tie. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little deeper. And final time, please. Push. Squeeze those quad muscles. Squeeze your hamstring muscles. Push against your thigh. Deep breath in. Breathe out. And relax. Good. Okay. Bent leg hamstring stretch. So bend that knee this time. I'm putting one of my hands against my lower leg to assist with it. So I've got I'm still using the tie, but I'm also using my hand to assist. So with this one, I'm gently rocking, but if you want to push, that's absolutely fine. So remember, it should be a little bit uncomfortable, never painful. Do need to challenge yourself a little bit to increase that stretch though. Deep breath in, breathe out, go a little deeper. And again, gently rocking or pushing. Deep breath in, breathe out, go a little deeper. Lovely, well done. From there, extend that leg, hold on to your foot if you're able to, keep hold of the tie if you can't, and then you're taking your leg out to the side slightly. So this is the one where I'm pushing against the wall. If you happen to be by a wall, try it. It's a really good assistance in the stretch. And then you could reach away with that opposite hand as well. So it's a little bit of adductors, a little bit of hamstrings. Deep breath in, breathe out, go a little deeper. And again, push if you can, deepen that stretch. Deep breath in, breathe out, go a little deeper. Lovely, well done. Come out of that. Time has run away with me. Come onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, have a little rock around. Nose onto your knees, hands on the bottoms of your feet if you want to. And into a full body stretch, please. Lengthen. Really reach. Oops. And release. And do that one more time, please. Reach. And release. Well done. Make yourself comfortable. Finish off with pelvic floor contractions, please. Draw everything in as if you're stopping yourself going to the toilet or passing wind. Holding it there for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 8 quick contractions. Contract and relax. 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 Well done. Sit yourself up. Polish your little halo. You've made it to Friday. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much for your company as ever. And have a good weekend. Next week is the last full week of term. So next Friday session will be the last one. But we actually finish the term on the Tuesday morning. But I'll be sending out information about what's going on. And those of you that are on an unlimited subscription, you'll get classes to do during the holiday. Excellent. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Very much.